Hey guys, it's Keaton again with the 8-Bit Pepper channel, and I got a exciting sauce slash pineapple habanero sauce. It's a hot pepper bacon and pineapple habanero, as you saw in the thumbnail. This one's a grill and wing squeeze, but it says hot pepper bacon, so that's why I got it when me and my family went to the apple orchard. It's in Nebraska City, so it's about 45 minutes away from where I live. But we went there, about a month or so ago, and got these two sauces. So today I'm going to be trying these on some leftover katsu chicken from a Hawaiian barbecue place I went to. That's just some cabbage. I didn't know if it would go well with something like that. And then I also have some macaroni salad from the same place. So we'll see on a couple different types of food how these sauces taste. And then we'll also do a tablespoon on each, I should say. So I think I'm going to start with this pineapple habanero sauce. I've been kind of itching to try this sauce. So we're going to try it together on camera for the first time. Always shake your sauces, people. Who knows what kind of first experience you'll have if you don't. So definitely smell like the habanero bits to it. So it might be a little hotter than I thought it was gonna be, but definitely smells delicious. It says good for dipping and cooking, and refrigerate after opening for sure. I don't know if you guys like me reading the description to the sauces when I open them and try them for the first time, but I'll do it in this video as well as the last I did. The sweet and caramelized taste of pineapple is combined with red and green bell peppers, onions, and fiery habaneros. Pour over cream cheese and serve with crackers for an incredible appetizer. Terrific as a sauce for pork, chicken, and fish. Used as a dip with tortilla chips. So in this one, grill and wing sauce. Wing squeeze, I figured it would probably be good on chicken too. But we're going to try this on some katsu chicken from a local place called How's It Hawaiian Barbecue. Typically, they have this yum yum sauce that you can dip the chicken in, but essentially this is like a piece of katsu chicken. That's what it looks like from the place. They have all kinds of other stuff. Not sponsored or anything, it's just a place I really enjoy, and I figured that this will go really well. But I use the yum yum sauce, which is essentially like a sriracha Japanese mayo, and with maybe some sugar put inside of it. And I kind of just discovered that I can make one at home that's a little bit hotter with my own sriracha and some pepper powders itself. But we're gonna put this on one of the pieces of chicken here, and we're gonna see how this one tastes with it. Not gonna overdo it because I love the taste of the breading on this katsu chicken, but there's that first bite there. That is a really good sauce. It's almost like a sweet and sour sauce that you'd find at maybe an Asian restaurant, I would say. But it's got its own uniqueness to it. It's not exactly like one of those pure red that's made out of just sugar and cornstarch, that Asian restaurants provide when you get egg rolls or crab rangoon or something like that. That is a very delicious sauce, though. I might say this is worthy of a spoon. Sometimes sauces you get and you're like, is he really gonna try a whole tablespoon of that? For the most part, I will. I don't necessarily do that every time I get a sauce, but I want to get a good dollop of it, especially with some of those peppers in there. So that one was a little spicier, but it's not an overwhelming sauce. This is something that a beginner could probably do, because on the list of ingredients, I am pretty sure, just based on the flavor, that the habaneros are quite a ways down. So it's sugar, pineapple, apple cider vinegar, water, onion, tapioca starch, red bell peppers, green bell peppers, habanero peppers, so it's quite a ways down. Ginger, lemon juice concentrate, and natural flavor. Not a big fan of natural flavor. You never know what that means, but I did do a little bit of research, reading on the bottle a little further. Terrapin Ridge Farms is the company that makes both of these that I have in front of me. And they're located out of Clearwater, Florida. So not too far from where my sister lives. She lives down in a suburb of Tampa. So her car got flooding damage. And she wasn't even, getting it when the hurricane went through. She was extremely low on gas coming back from Miami area, Fort Lauderdale area, after the hurricane. And the streets were so low of a dip into flooding area that her car flooded. And kind of a rookie mistake if you ask me. But anyway, so her car had that happen to it recently. But if that's the worst that happens, I mean, when a hurricane of that size from Milton comes through, Anyway, let's try a little bit of this on some of this macaroni salad. I don't know if you guys are a fan of macaroni salad or not. I am. It's got kind of a garlicky mayonnaise-based taste to it most of the time from Hawaiian barbecue. So we're going to try that. This is probably one of the best tasting sauces I've had in a while. Probably because there's so much sugar in it. It's probably not that good for you. But I like it. If I could find this at the local store, which I might look for when I go to the grocery store, I'd probably get it again. But is it something I'm going to drive 45 minutes for? No. I'm not going to drive 45 minutes out of my way for that. Just because it tastes really good. Because I have a lot of sauces already that taste really good. This one is what we're going to move on to here. Rating out of 10 for that one. Solid 7, maybe 7.5 out of 10. With not adding anything. Like to food or whatever. When I added it to that katsu chicken and that macaroni salad, I'd say that's a pretty solid 8. Including it with food definitely helps. But it's great on its own too. So you can smell, it's almost like a barbecue sauce smell. And I kind of expected that. Can't really smell anything but the barbecue and maybe a slight hint of bacon. It smells good. And it's got a pretty cool little topper here. I love bottles that are kind of like that. Prevents the spill. So when you activate it on your food, yes, I did use the word activate. We're gonna try this with this piece. It comes out pretty thick, actually. Thicker than I thought it was gonna come out, just based on the viscosity in the bottle itself. Seems more liquidy than that. Let me get a paper towel here. Wipe my mouth. So, can't really taste hot pepper in there. Not too much. It's probably just like a black pepper. Although I thought I read more than that. This has got jalapeno pepper in it. Okay. So, roasted red pepper puree, jalapeno peppers, rich tomato sauce, and real bacon combine to create an addictive grill and wing sauce. You'll want to squeeze this on everything you grill, delicious as a sauce for wings. Our caps are perfectly designed for garnishing. Yeah. Definitely, that was a good barbecue-y-ish sauce. I'd recommend it, actually. If you're a fan of bacon, some people can't eat bacon or pork for that, purpose. I don't recommend it to you. Sorry if I offended anybody making this video with this. I definitely don't mean to. It's just kind of a sauce I came across and it sounded good. Sugar, water, roasted red peppers, tomato paste, cider vinegar, jalapeno pepper, salt, bacon, modified food starch, natural smoke flavor, lemon juice concentrate, dried garlic, xanthan gum. So the xanthan gum definitely came into play outside of the bottle more, I think, than in the bottle. Once it hit that air, it must have like solidified a little bit more or something than what I saw from the inside. So I'll try this on some mac salad. I don't know how this is going to taste, but just a little drop. Don't want to ruin all of it. I like mac salad a lot. It's got that perfect garlic flavor. I'm a big garlic fan. I probably over garlic my food. So to give you an idea of the flavors I like, if it's got garlic in it, I'll probably eat it regardless. Didn't pair too bad. Where did I put that? I don't like my mouth to have the feeling of like food / sauce on it. So you see me wipe my mouth a lot from the sauce reviews. It's probably because of that. But yeah, I'd say with food, maybe a 6.5. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't like something crazy good or anything though. I'll take a spoonful. Regrettably, it's getting a little rich for me, but it's not a hot sauce. Neither one of these are super hot. I'm not gonna do a giant dollop of this, but I'll get the flavor profiles and everything going just so that everybody can see that I did attempt a little bit of it. Don't recommend that. That's why I didn't do a whole tablespoon. I really preferred the other sauce. This one, highly recommend. Highly recommend. Probably not as spicy as I was hoping for, but you get that fruity flavor from the pineapple and all the lemon concentrate, the juice concentrate. It definitely comes into play, and the sugar kind of plays a big part in these two sauces. That second one is kind of rich for my liking as far as sweetness by itself. It would go really well with wings. If you were to eat some hot wings and added that to hot wings, I think that would be bomb. That would just absolutely knock your socks off. But pairing it with this katsu chicken, it was a little underwhelming. I'll put it, But the pineapple habanero sauce, that might be one to actually add to this, because it kind of goes well with that Hawaiian, that Hawaiian barbecue feel. It adds that pineapple that's missing to this. So that's actually a hit. If you have a local Hawaiian barbecue place and you want to get yourself a good sauce, I think that would pair well with katsu chicken if they sell it there, which almost all Hawaiian barbecue places I've ever been to or seen has katsu chicken. Definitely get some of that sauce just to try it. I wish there was a smaller bottle. If this came in, instead of 14.5 ounces, if it came in like 10 or maybe like 5 even, just because, that would be perfect. You could get through it with like 2 of these katsu chicken meals probably. I would probably go through that bottle after like 4 or 5 maybe, just because I'm not going to add it to drench. I want to still taste the food. But 2 great sauces. I have a ton of stuff planned. I don't even know, maybe 20 sauces I have yet to get in the mail / on its way / what I got today. I'll show you a couple of them. One of them I'm really excited about. Actually, one particular brand. I'll just show it off. If you've never heard of Bunsters, I heard that this is a really good flavored sauce out of Australia. I'm not going to show the whole label of these, but just because it's got a little bit of wording at the bottom, but Black Label hot sauce, 16 out of 10. Bunsters is a Australian hot sauce company, I believe, based out of Australia. And then I'm just gonna block off this one. But if you can put your mind and imagination, that's what this one is called. It's a 12 out of 10 Aussie hot sauce, but we'll just say the name of it's Crap the Bed. So yeah, those two are I've heard good things about, and I'm really looking forward to trying a hotter sauce. These were just middle of the pack, medium heat. Tried to get through them a little quicker than yesterday. I tend to veer off with my thoughts, and I know a lot of people don't like that. So if I start veering off on thoughts, I do apologize. But if you've made it this far in the video and you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing for me. Really helps out a lot. Liking the video, sharing the video. Definitely appreciate everybody who's dropped by and watched me do these reviews. I'm gonna kind of end it on a note here. This one, I don't know, I haven't done any research on it, but that place, the Barbecue Sauce Co. is what it was called in the mall. It's a sister store to another store in my town called Rubadoo. But basically, they had a lot of hot sauces and stuff. I bought a few while I was there. Those two Bunsters were part of it. Not sponsored by them, but it was kind of funny. I walked in the store and I said I was looking for hot sauces. And he kind of stopped me for a second and goes, like this one right here, he said, would be good if you had a toothpick and you just dipped the toothpick in it and you added the toothpick to a bowl of chili you were making, like a whole pot of chili, he said, and that would be enough for it. And then I kind of stopped him right there and I said, I have a YouTube channel where I review super hot peppers and sauces and stuff I'm going to be doing. And he kind of hesitated and goes, oh, okay. So it was like the conversation shifted completely from warning to let's find you some hot stuff. It was awesome. Honestly, that's the part I love about the chili community / hot stuff. It kind of brings people in a sense of like camaraderie, and they like open up more when, especially at work, when I kind of started telling people I started a YouTube channel, everybody was like, oh, that's awesome. You can eat the hottest stuff. So some people started checking out my channel and they were like, wow, I can't believe you can eat that hot of stuff. And I was like, yeah, it's just maybe a gift. I don't know, but it kind of like, it's a good conversation starter. When you tell people you can eat whole Carolina Reapers or something like that, they definitely like open up and go, what's that like? What does it do to you? And it's just like a intriguing conversation starter. And honestly, it's what I love about eating hot food, to be honest, because even if people can't handle the spice, they can relate to, wow, that's like almost an incredible thing, But anyway, I'll end it on this note. I don't know if for my 1,000 subscriber special, what I'm going to do exactly, but this was a thought. It's called Black Mamba 16. Found this at the Barbecue Sauce Co. today when I went there. Apparently, the packaging, though, I just took it out before the video. It says 16 million Scoville heat unit. You have been warned. So we'll see. It's like too liquidy, in my opinion, to be 16 million, because you'd have to use capsaicin crystals for that. But I have another sauce manufactured by K. John's Fiery Foods that someone recommended that I actually placed an order for after they recommended. So if you recommend me a hot sauce, I'm going to put an order in for it if you want to see me review it. So we're going to be as interactive as we can this winter on hot sauces. Even if you've seen it reviewed before, but you want to see me do it, send it in, I'm more than willing to do something like that. I guess I'll show off one other thing. I know it's probably pretty popular and people have already done reviews on this, a lot of people. But I found this vial of Satan's blood, is what it's called. 800,000 Scoville chili extract. Maybe we'll do that for the 1,000 subscriber special. I was so hesitant on buying that just because blood in general. I mean, I can handle seeing it, but it kind of skeeves me out when something's called that. And that's the only type of food that, you know, when it's got a weird name like Hellfire Zombie Snot, I just don't know if I can do it, but I got to get over that because I know Hellfire's got awesome sauces, and I got 4 of them coming on the way, actually 5. So it's a little late. I put an order in really late for the Hellfire Halloween sauce, but I will be doing a review on that still too. But anyway, so please like, share this video, and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. I'll be doing a lot of sauce reviews and everything, so if you like this kind of content, please consider following along for the ride. And also, I am potentially going to, my wife made a logo for the channel, and I might be getting an order put in for a hat to see how that turns out. And if it's a success, I might try, if people show enough interest in the hat or even beanies, I might try that. I'm not gonna just be like a sellout, but if people want the product, I'm gonna list it for a reasonable price, I think. And just because, like, that'd be awesome if I got a whole community going of people wearing, you know, the product that we tried to design. Us too. We didn't go to any third party to like, hey, make me a logo. So if people want to see that, I think that'd be awesome. If they want to rock the 8-bit pepper gear, you know, for a reasonable price. But wearing my Fender shirt, I got this at the mall today, and I do have a Fender Tom DeLonge signature guitar that I'm probably going to put in the background of future videos. So if you like that kind of stuff, you know, check it out. Thanks for watching, everybody. This is another review by Keaton. Keep it spicy.